Hello Year 4 and welcome to Thursday's maths lesson. Right, what I'd like us to do before we get started, I want everyone to jump up to their feet, and we're doing it a little bit differently today. I would like you, if possible, to get a ball. Now, obviously you're all inside, so just make sure it's a soft ball that you are going to be using. If you haven't got a ball to do this, and we're just going to be moving the ball around our bodies, or if you're not allowed to use the ball inside, that's absolutely fine. Then I suggest you just start doing some jogging on the spot and jumping while we are doing this. But if you are allowed to use a ball and you've got a soft one inside, then go and grab a ball. Okay, what I would like us to do to start off with is just get the ball in one hand and pass it between your two hands, okay? If you're finding that really easy, you can always keep your hands a little bit further apart, okay? But obviously it's all about trying to control that ball, okay? And not dropping it. So if you find that a bit hard, come a bit closer. You can always do it really close. Okay, and then you can get your arms a little bit wider. Well done. Okay, right. What I'd like you to do now is take the ball in one hand and bring it up over your head, catch it with the other and bring it round like you're doing a big circle. The ball is doing a big circle and your arms are just guiding it round. It really helps if you keep your hands nice and wide, a wide hand span over the ball. Okay, right. Just keep doing that a few more times. If you get good one way, you can always try. I think I'm much better using my right hand going around. I'm now trying to go with my left hand the other way, and actually that's a little bit trickier. So see how you get on doing that. Okay, can you now pass the ball around your body? Now to make it a bit easier, I'm actually also moving my body, as you can see. Okay, so I'm moving my body in the direction away from the ball so the ball can more easily go around. And again, once you've gone one way, try and take it round the other way. You've definitely got a dominant side that you'll find it easier to do. Right, next thing I'd like you to do is passing that ball underneath your legs, okay? So you can see that I'm lifting my leg up, passing the ball under, and the other one, then you can get really quick at that. Okay, just do that a few more times. Well done. Right, what I'd like to do now is throw the ball up and catch it. Not too high, just in front of you. Now, when you get confident at doing that, throw the ball up and clap. Clap before you catch that ball. If you're not managing that, just go back to catching the ball. Okay, we don't want these balls flying all over the house. I'll get in trouble. Okay, clap, clap, clap. Right. I wonder if anyone can throw it up and do 2 claps. Okay, so give yourself a little bit more time by throwing it a little bit higher, keeping that ball going up in front of you. Okay. And you know what I'm going to say next? Let's see if we can do 3. But don't hit the ceiling with your ball. You don't want it to go out of control. Okay, nice and relaxed, throw it up. There you go. Now, if your ceiling isn't high enough to do that, leave it, don't keep doing it. We can always try and practice that outside. I'd love to hear how many that you can manage to do clapping whilst throwing the ball up and then still catching it. Maybe that's something to try outside though. Okay, if your ball is a nice soft ball that will bounce, okay, just have a go bouncing the ball right to left hand in front of you. Okay, so just using opposite hands. If you're finding it easier with just one hand, do it with just one hand. If you find it easier with 2 hands, that's fine as well. And one last little thing you can try. You lift your leg up, bounce it under your leg to the other hand. Okay, so my legs are coming up, bouncing the ball under it. Okay, there we go. If you haven't had a ball, don't worry about it. I hope you've been moving around, getting yourselves warmed up, ready to start. It is now time for us to sit down, to put your balls away now and come and sit down and get your maths books out. Okay. Right, yesterday I left you with this question. I add 5 to 9 and the answer is 2. How is this correct? Did you work out that we were talking about time? And when you add 5 hours to 9 hours, so 9, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And that's how the answer is correct. Well done if you managed to get that. Okay, so today it's the 25th of the 2nd, dot 21. What I would like you to do is write this waltz to solve word problems involving multiplication and division. As always, beautiful, neat handwriting, joined up and underlined. So pause the video whilst you write that. Right, to start off with, I've got some decimals on one side and some fractions on the other. I would like you in your books to write out the decimal and find its matching pair. So you pause the video, get that done, and then we will go through the answers. Okay, so 0.1, did we recognise is 1/10? Well done if that's what you put. 0.5 is 1/2. 0.75 is 3/4. 0.34 is 34 hundredths. 0.8 is 8 tenths. 0.2 is 2 tenths. And 0.25 is a quarter. So really well done if you remembered all of those and managed to work out the ones that were tenths and hundredths. Brilliant work. Okay, on with what we are doing today. So you're going to be presented with some word problems, and we need to try and solve them, and we are going to keep referring to our rucksack method in order to solve the problems. Remember, with rucksack, it is read, understand, choose, solve, answer, check. So let's first of all do the R. Let's read the problem. There are 36 boxes. Sorry, there are 6 boxes. In each box, there are 3,786 Smarties. Oh, that sounds nice. How many Smarties are there in total? So let's understand what we've got to do. There are 6 boxes. In each box, there are 3,786 Smarties. How many are there in total? Right, I want you to have a think. Pause the video if you need to. What calculation do we need to do? Is it multiplication or is it division? Show with the symbol. Well done if you have worked out it is multiplication. So what we need to do is we take our number of Smarties, 3,786, and we are going to multiply that by 6. So 6 times 6 is 36. So we put a 6 in the ones and exchange the 3. 8 times 6 or 6 times 8 is 48. Add 3 more. 49, 50 is 51. Okay, exchange the 5. 6 times 7 is 42. Add 5 more is 47. Let's put a 7 in and exchange the 4. 3 times 6 is 18. Add 4 more is 22. So 2 in, exchange the other 2 and put it up there. So the answer is quite big. There are 22,716 Smarties in total. And what I'd like you to do when you've worked out the question is do a number sentence. Okay, there are 22,716 Smarties in total. Please, for every question, show you're working out. I don't expect you to do this in your head. Okay, next question. A factory packs, so we're going to read it. A factory packs pens in boxes of 7. How many boxes are needed for 3,728 pens? Let's see if we understand the question. You might need to pause the video here. Have a think what we need to do. So there are 7 packs of pens in boxes of 7. How many boxes are needed if we've got 3,728 pens? Do I need to divide or do I need to multiply? This is where we're choosing our calculation. Well done if you've worked out that you need to divide. So now we've got to solve. So we're going to use our bus stop method of division, and we're going to work out how many boxes there are needed for this many pens. Imagine you've got 3,728 pens and you've got to start packing them in boxes of 7. So we say, how many 7s go into 3? We don't know, but we can attach the 3 to the 7. How many 7s are there in 37? There are 5 7s in 35, so we have put a 5 up and we get 2 left over. How many 7s are there in 22? 3 7s in 22, because 3 7s are 21, with 1 left over. How many 7s in 18? There are 2, and our remainder is 4. Right, we've done our answer, but that is not the end. Let's think about what this question is saying. Every box of pens holds 7 pens, okay? We've worked out, if we have this many pens, that we would need 532 boxes, remainder 4. So how many boxes would we need in total so that all of the pens have got a box to go in? That's right, we need 533. We will have 532 boxes that have got 7 pens in each, and the 4 remaining pens need to also go in a box. So we need an extra box, which is why the answer is 533. So you would then write your number sentence, 533 boxes are needed. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Next question. So back to our rucksack, we read it. I have 348 stamps and Bella has 394 stamps. We put our collection together and share them equally with 2 other friends. How many stamps do we each have? Quite a long question, this. We better see if we understand what's going on in this question. So I've got that many stamps. My friend's got this many stamps. We put them together. Right. We put them together. So what's the first thing that I'm going to need to do? That's right. We're going to need to add them together. If we put our collection together, we're going to need to add them. Now, this is a two-step problem. So there's more than one thing we need to do. So I'm going to add the two amounts of stamps up, first of all, because I've been told we put our stamp collection together. So 8 add 4 is 12, 2 in the ones, 1 to exchange. 9 add 4 is 13, add 1 more is 14, 4 in the tens and 1 to exchange. 3 and 3 is 6, add 1 more is 7. So let's go back to the question. Bella and I have got together 742 stamps. Now, it's really important you show all your working and that you get the first step right so that you can get the second step right. We're then told that we share them equally with 2 other friends. So how many of us are there all together? There's me, there's Bella, and there's 2 other friends. So there are 4 friends, and we are going to share our stamps between 4 of us. So what calculation do we now need to do? Well done if you're saying division. We need to do 742 divided by 4, because there are 4 of us. So we put 4 on the outside. How many 4s go into 7? 1 with 3 remainder. How many 4s go into 34? 8 remainder 2. How many 4s go into 22? 5 remainder 2. Now this time the question says, how many stamps do we each get? So the answer is we each get 185, and there will just be 2 left over that can't be shared equally. So our answer to the question is we will each get 185 stamps. And you can see there, I have had to do 2 calculations to work out the answer. And if need be, I go back and check, because like I said, if you get step 1 wrong, you're going to get step 2 wrong. But please all the time show your working. Okay, we'll do one more question. A boy had 367 Pokemon cards. He lost 35. 3 of his friends have 2,378 cards each. How many cards are there in total? Right, again, a lot going on in this question. Let's have a look. So a boy's got 367 Pokemon cards and then he loses 35. 3 other friends have got this many cards and we want to know how many cards there are in total. Pause the video while you have a think what we need to do. Well done if you've worked out that we first of all need to work out how many cards the boy has got. So he had 367, but he loses 35. So we need to do a takeaway to find out how many he has got left. So 7 take away 5 is 2, 6 take away 3 is 3, and 3 take away nothing is 3. So that boy has 332. 3 other people have got 2,378 cards. So that means we need to do 3 lots of that to find out how many they've got altogether. Well done if you spotted that. So 3 times 8 is 24, 4 and exchange the 2. 7 times 3 is 21, add 2 more is 23. So 3 in there and exchange the 2. 3 times 3 is 9, add 2 more is 11, 1 and 1 to exchange. 2 times 3 is 6 and 1 more is 7. So this is how many cards the boy has. This is how many cards the other 3 friends have. And we still need to know how many there are in total. So now we've got a third calculation. We've got to do an addition, and really well done if you spotted that. Now I am running out of room. So if I change the color, I'll put it right next to the other one. Ideally, you would leave a space between your calculations. So 7,134, add 332. Okay, and as I say, it's really important to show all of your workings out. 4 add 2 is 6, 3 and 3 is 6, 3 and 1 is 4, and then 7 more So our answer is 7,466. So we would write, there are 7,466 cards in total. Right, so that's what your task is going to be today. You are going to go into your folder and you will see that there are questions for hexagons, pentagons, squares and circles. And you're going to have a go at working out the calculation. You don't need to print the sheet off. You can work straight from the board. If it's easier for you, then by all means do print it off, okay? Work out each time what you've got to do your calculation, and then write your number sentence. Best of luck with that. Okay, just before I leave you, another maths riddle. What two positive whole numbers have a 1-digit answer when multiplied and a 2-digit answer when added? Okay, what two whole positive numbers have a 1-digit answer when multiplied and a 2-digit answer when added? I will see you tomorrow with the answer for that. Let me know if you have any problems with any of it, and I will try and help you. All the best, everyone. See you soon. Bye for now.